Hello, everybody. What's going on today? This is Andrew, and today we're doing something a little different. If you've been following my channel since I started a little bit ago, you'll have mostly only seen Magic the Gathering videos. Well, the channel was never meant to be just about Magic the Gathering. I'm going to post videos about games that I like, and Civilization 6 is a game that I like quite a bit. I have played it a lot during this last year, and I have always wanted to record a video about it. So this is going to be the first episode in a Civ 6 Let's Play. I'm going to be playing this game as Kupe, and Kupe is interesting because he starts in the ocean as kind of the leader of the wayfarers. Kupe in history is thought to have founded what is now New Zealand. So Kupe starts in the ocean, and he has some interesting things around starting in an ocean. He gains culture and science up until he founds his first city. The palace in the capital receives extra housing and amenities, and then we get a free builder when we settle our first city. Because we start in the ocean, we start the game with sailing and shipbuilding. But then the part of Kupe that I'm really interested to try is that unimproved woods and rainforests get bonus production, and then more bonus production as we move through the tech and civics trees. Fishing boats provide extra food and culture bomb adjacent tiles. We can't harvest resources though, and we can't earn great riders. Instead, we get a unique building that replaces the amphitheater. It provides culture and faith to all of the city's tiles with a feature or natural wonder, and then later on in the game, it gives tourism to all of those tiles as well. It doesn't have any great work slots, which is fine because we can't get great riders anyways. And then we've got a unique classical era melee unit that can build the Pa improvement, which is a fortification defensive terrain improvement. So what I want to do with Kupe is see how good we can get tiles unimproved by using the new preserve district that was just recently added to the Gathering Storm game via the expansion pass. So this is the game setup I'm working with. We're going to be playing on Deity. I've added a city-state to the game, small continents. I've taken 2 leaders out. I'm using the new leader pool feature that they just added. I've taken Korea and Rome out of the game. Rome can be a little bit too aggressive early on, and Korea can be a little bit too much of a powerhouse later on because of how much science she generates. So I've taken those 2 out. Everyone else is in the game. I'm leaving in all the city-states and natural wonders. The only other thing I'm changing here is I'm adding, I'm making rainfall wet. So hopefully we'll get more woods and rainforests so that our ability is a little bit more powerful. Now, the game modes. I'm going to play with a lot of game modes. I want to play with Apocalypse mode because I want volcanoes to explode more. I think that there's a chance that we want to take the volcanic soil Pantheon because that one can be really good if we start next to some good volcanoes. So we're going to be playing with Apocalypse mode, the Barbarian Clans mode, which is the new mode they just added to the game, and then Heroes and Legends, Monopolies, and Secret Societies. I think Heroes and Legends and Secret Societies are really, really great game modes. I play almost every game of Civ with those 2 on. The Monopolies and Corporations seem a little overpowered, but I think that they're fun so far, so I'm going to keep playing with them because I like it. Apocalypse mode, I play in about half my games. I do think that adding yields to 2 tiles after natural resource or natural disasters happen is fun and interesting, and it kind of makes the game a little bit more exciting. And we'll see the new Barbarian Clans mode is like. So this is the setup. I will check back in just a second after my game loads. All right, so we've just loaded into the game and we are at the top of the map. We are right near the Arctic, which doesn't always bode well for a start, but we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring with our warrior. There's some tundra over there. Oh, it looks like there's some land here. Oh, the Cliffs of Dover are right there. Interesting. So we just discovered a bunch of stuff, got a bunch of arrow score, got astrology boosted, and actually they just buffed the Cliffs of Dover. Now the Cliffs of Dover give food, also in addition to the gold and culture. So I actually think, oh, and look at how many crabs are here. So many crabs. I think this marsh tile right here could be a really good spot to settle our first city. And we're gonna explore a little bit more to see. Yeah, we've got this nice deer tile that we can work also. Oh, that's right, we have a governor because we have the Hermetic Order. We're not gonna be going for the Hermetic Order, I don't think. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of woods tiles here that's gonna be really nice. So yeah, this is where we're gonna settle our first city. We get extra arrow score because we settled right next to the Cliffs of Dover, which is great. And let's see, we're gonna lock in the deer tile. Yeah, that's good. We'll go ahead and improve the crabs, and then we'll improve the crabs again to get the boost for celestial navigation. We're gonna go straight for astrology here. We definitely do want to get a religion this game. In terms of build, I do think we want to get a settler pretty quick. So let's just go straight for a settler. So I'm gonna try to get the Void Singers this game. I don't want to pick up any governor yet. I'm just gonna hold off on the governor decision. Continue exploring with our warrior in a boat. Do a little bit more exploring. I'm going to improve the fish tile to get the boost for celestial navigation. And yeah, we're gonna work the deer and one of these Cliffs of Dover tiles. That way we get a nice balance of culture, a bunch of gold, and we will be making good progress on producing the settler. I'm probably going to hold on to this last build charge. I guess I could do the farm, and that would get the boost for irrigation. So we've got a nice little like island or desert like isthmus thing, peninsula over here. We're gonna take God King because I want to get a Pantheon, and might as well plug in Discipline for if we run into barbarians. Okay, found a tribal village. Okay, there's a nice campus right here. It's good to... I like to use pins just to indicate where I want to put something eventually. We've got 2 copies of incense that we can get to pretty easily, so that's something good to keep in mind. In terms of civics, I think I want to go for foreign trade next. I'd like to get this early trade route, and then maybe make some naval units to help explore the area. Yeah, I think naval units are going to be pretty good. Just going to keep waiting on the builder. We found the Void Singers. That's awesome. And we got extra population, it looks like. It's just a lot of culture early on. It's going to accelerate us pretty quick. So we're going to keep doing that. I'm going to appoint the Void Singers right now. We're going to want to pick up the Old God Obelisk pretty early on. We've got some pearls down here and amber here. So we've got a lot of luxury resources right around our capital. Looks like we could maybe do a decent campus out here. I'm not sure district-wise what I want to do with the capital yet. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. Okay, so the Red Reef Barbarian Clan just spawned right here next to us. So with the new Barbarian mode, these barbarians will slowly make progress towards being an actual city-state, but for now they'll act just like barbarians. So we can, spend gold to make them not attack us. We can hire a quadrireme from them, or we can spend gold to incite them to attack other city-states, or we can just come over here and ransack them and gain experience. So we will kind of make our way back around that way. I'm thinking about where I want to put this next settler. I have a feeling that settling down here on the east coast of the island is going to make sense for now. I'd really like to know what's in the middle here. Maybe I'll do some scouting with this builder. So I'm wondering if like a city over here somewhere plus a city on this east coast down here is going to be kind of the setup I want to do. Cool, we discovered astrology and foreign trade. We're going to keep working on these cards, though maybe I switch over to maritime industries, because once the settler finishes, maybe I want to pick up a galley. That sounds like a good idea. So then, that being said, I'm gonna swing this warrior around and kind of have him disembark over here. All right, builder. Oh, there's a copy of gypsum right here. And is this a reef here too? Yeah, it is. Okay, so if I do a city right here on top of the gypsum, then I get the gypsum, and that also gives me a nice harbor right here next to the city, and a nice campus right there next to the reef and next to other districts. So then that means that over on this side, I can park a city right here on the river, and the city can get access to both of these pearls. Yeah, kind of like this. That means that I'm looking at putting, I'm going to do some thinking about where I want these cities, because I'm trying to think of grove placements. Groves have to be at least a tile out from a city center, and each city can only have one grove, I think. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want these groves to go. And this could be a decent place for a grove, though actually, if I do my city here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that leaves the possibility for a city down here eventually to get the desert and get this nice campus. This wouldn't be a good city, but it would, get this pearls and get this good campus. And then I could do a preserve here, and I chop this forest to do another preserve here, and that would really help elevate all of the forests in this area. Yeah, I think I like that plan. And then maybe even do another preserve here, though that's less important. So let's take a quick step back and talk about like some big picture planning real quick. So I've got a couple cities planned here. Once this settler finishes in 2 turns, I'm going to send it down and settle this coastal river city, which I think is going to be a very good city. And then I'll look to get this gypsum city set up at some point pretty soon. After that, I need to choose my research. I'd like to get celestial navigation pretty quick, because I'm going to want harbors in a lot of my cities, since we are on this nice little small island. In my capital, I'm going to want a holy site. Where's the holy site going to have to go? You know what? Not being able to destroy this rice tile is actually going to be a bit of a problem, because this would be where I'd want the holy site to go, because it would get adjacency from the Cliffs of Dover. So instead, the holy site might need to go off over here. Yeah, I might just have to do the holy site way off over here. Not not the most convenient place to do it. But anyways, so we're gonna place a holy site. We're gonna get a religion, and then I think I'll pick up animal husbandry to see if there are any horses about. And then after that, grab pottery and start working on writing. In terms of civics, I do want to get mysticism soon. I'm gonna get the boost because I'm going to found a Pantheon here in about 20 turns. So I'm not going to research it quite yet. I'm going to work on early empire first, and then I'll switch over to mysticism. And yeah, the plan is to place these preserves nice and early, and then just start working on districts, any sort of district basically, to just make my civilization a little bit more well-rounded. And then eventually we will start mass producing theater squares so we can build these mare unique buildings, which will make our tiles kind of insane. So that's gonna be the plan. And actually, I think, let's see, I could go government plaza here, and then the theater square for my capital there. Yeah, I'll do something like this probably, because I don't want to put a district in my capital over any of these wooded tiles. These tiles are going to be insane. The only other district I want to get is a harbor at some point, probably. But hopefully the extra housing that I get from Kupe's ability, that's going to let this city grow plenty to get these 2 districts and then a harbor later. And so that's the plan. So we're going to just get back to playing a little bit. I'm moving this warrior around. This builder is just going to hang out right here for a little bit. What I'll probably do with this builder is send it down with this settler to pick up this copy of pearls nice and early. And then we're going to grab the galley, and then after the galley, actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy this tile for the holy site and place the holy site. It's just a +1. It's not a great holy site, but I'll place it now, and I'll keep working on the galley, and then I'll grab the holy site. If we come over here and look, nobody's getting a great profit yet. So hopefully that'll be okay. Okay, there's the barb camp. Settler's going to come down here. We'll go ahead and attack the barb camp once. Builder's going to go there. Settler needs to hop up there. We will heal for a couple turns with that warrior. And then we're going to go exploring with our galley. Let's go ahead and plant down this city. We'll improve the pearls right away. We're not going to work the pearls quite yet because this 2 food 3 production tile is quite a bit better. In this city, I'll go ahead and pick up the second galley. Building 2 galleys boosts... Oh, it boosts shipbuilding, which we have already. So actually, I don't necessarily need to get that right away. I do want to get an old god obelisk nice and early, so maybe I will work on that first.
If there are no dogs...
Animal husbandry. We did discover a horses over here on this little peninsula, so that's going to make the city that we settle over on this side a little bit better. It's got another good tile to work, which is nice, and it looks like that's the only copy of horses we found. That's okay. We've finished animal husbandry. I'm going to go ahead and pick up mining first. I want to be able to chop this woods tile right here to place the preserve pretty early. This warrior is going to hit the barbarians. Oh, I didn't realize that was a quadrireme. That's my bad. Well, hopefully the galley can take it out. I'll need to get another warrior here pretty soon. Okay, we got rid of their quadrireme. I need to finish this holy site before I can do the warrior, so I can start getting the great people points. Moving the galley back. Somebody built the great bath. Okay, heal. The growth is not super great because we're working this 1 food 5 production tile, but that's way too good to not to do. We're gonna go ahead and leave in everything we've got right now. We're gonna work towards mysticism, but we're gonna stop a little early because we're going to get the boost for mysticism. Let's go ahead and appoint Pingala and put Pingala in the capital. Pingala increases the science and culture that we produce by 15%. Because we have the Cliffs of Dover in our capital, we're going to kind of get extra use out of Pingala from the capital. Now let's come back and pick up pottery in the capital. Okay, somebody started making a bunch of great profit points. I think that we want to do what? We don't need a trader yet because we haven't found somebody to trade with. I'd like an old god obelisk, but we've only found Beowulf. He's not a hero that I want necessarily. I'll go ahead and... Nope, I need to get a warrior. I need to get a warrior to help clear this barb camp. And now we're just waiting a couple turns for some stuff to build, for the galley to heal. And it looks like we will be getting our Pantheon next turn. Okay, got the warrior. Warrior's going to head back out. Galley's going to head back out. Now we'll go ahead and pick up the shrine. Let's check the great people. People are just now starting to get great people points, so we're okay there. Now we get to choose our Pantheon. Earth Goddess was one, if we look at the appeal, we have some very high appeal tiles. So it might still be worth getting Earth Goddess, even though Earth Goddess got a bit of a nerf. It would generate a lot of faith for us. The other option is to go for God of the Sea, the fishing boat Pantheon, and get some bonus production from fishing boats. We have a lot of production from these woods tiles already. We have a lot of good woods tiles. Our appeal is just so high right nearby. I'm going to grab Earth Goddess and take all of my free faith from these breathtaking tiles. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
No man of mysticism.
We unlocked mysticism. I can take God King out now since we're generating faith from other ways. I'm gonna plug urban planning back in, and I'll plug discipline back in since we're gonna go fight some barbarians right now, and we're not building any boats. I want to go ahead and pick up writing. I'm gonna put a couple turns into writing and then stop because I want to go meet another civilization here pretty soon. And then I'll start working on craftsmanship because we need craftsmanship to get to political philosophy, which is just the next thing we're going for. Cool. Warrior was able to get the kill there. Now I'm gonna send our galley out adventuring. In terms of this city, maybe I'll just work on a trader. I'll want to trade as soon as I'm able to.
Without craftsmanship.
Alright, we finished fighting barbarians, so I can take that out for now. And I'll put back in maritime industries. I think I do want to grab another galley. And I'm wondering about taking out urban planning and putting colonization in. And then here, instead of working on a trader, just work on another galley. I like that plan. So I'm just gonna raid the clan and earn 30 gold. Yeah, another barbarian's gonna spawn. I'm gonna hop up on this hill and start healing. Let's check great people again. Might need to do a holy site prayers in the capital. Yeah, let's do a holy site prayers because I want to guarantee my religion. Holy site prayers generates great profit points, which is the main reason I'm doing one. And then I'll want to get a settler and another old god obelisk. We've got some cash to spend now that we just raided that barb camp. So I think I'm going to come down to this city and purchase a builder. I want to clear this marsh eventually, and I want to improve this pearls tile. I'm going to switch away from writing and start working on irrigation. So this builder has 3 actions. It's going to improve these pearls. With 1, it's going to improve this rice tile. With 2, that's going to give me the boost for irrigation. And then I'm going to come back down here and clear the marsh after I finish irrigation. So I can place my first preserve.
Strong economy begins.
Okay. I want to leave everything the way it is for now. I got another governor title. I think I will just promote Pingala with extra culture. No, you know, I'm getting a bunch of culture. I should I should promote with extra science because I'm already getting a ton of culture. We found Johannesburg. We were not the first to meet Johannesburg. What do they want us to do? Recruit a great scientist? We might be doing that. We finished our holy site prayers last turn. It rocketed us ahead. Let's see, this player's making 4 per turn. We're making 2 per turn. I might need to do another holy site prayer, but I do want to get this settler since I have the card plugged in. Go ahead and farm this. Boost irrigation. Let's check what tiles we're working here. Oh yeah, I definitely want to be working this production tile instead of the farm. I still think working the culture is more valuable for now. I'm not going to work writing or research writing. I'm going to research celestial navigation. Found another barbarian camp up there. I think this is a camp I'm going to want to just make friends with and let them turn into a city-state. I'm very happy to get the second galley so it can help me fight off this quadrireme. This builder's in place. I'm going to buy this tile. I'm actually going to swap this tile over to the capital for now and harvest to force the capital to grow, and then swap it back over to this city for when I place the preserve, which is going right there. It's a 26 turn build. That's kind of a long build. What tiles are we working? Okay, let's work the production tile. And I could even take this tile too to work instead of one of the pearls tiles. Yeah, we'll do that. Tribal village on this one snow tile. We'll send somebody up there to get that eventually. Warrior should promote here. Yep. The barbarian unfortunately is pillaging my stuff. Take the battle cry promotion there. Volcano exploded near Johannesburg. I definitely want to find another player. So I'll send this galley down that way. Oh, I found a quadrireme instead. I'm just gonna run away from this. I just want my galley to explore for me. I don't want to fight the barbarians right now. This settler is going to get this gypsum city online. Warrior is going to take care of the camp. Let's see. We are close to getting our religion, and we will get a religion, so I'm not going to run another holy site prayers. So I'm just going to disperse this clan. Get the 3 era score. Oh, why did it... Oh, does it boost things? Interesting. Okay, we enter the classical area. We've got harbors unlocked. And now we're not growing because I'm working these productive tiles instead of a food tile. I'm going to lock in these 3 tiles for now. This should let the city grow a little bit, give me some extra faith, and keep the production high. Normal age, we're going to go for... Exodus is going to be better. Yeah, we're gonna try to spread religion this game and that, or this era, and that's how we're gonna get some era score. Let's go ahead and work on currency. We're gonna make a trade route here pretty soon, so I'm not gonna finish currency, but I'm gonna work on it. We've got somebody over here. Bring the warrior back. Oh, we're not making any gold anymore. We're gonna settle the gypsum. That should give us some gold income. I actually think it's gonna be harbor first, because we need the harbor to help with the housing in this city. Drum roll. Scotland. Hello, Robert of Scotland. How's it going? This galley is ready for a promotion. We'll promote and then heal the galley. And we're doing okay. We need to find some more spots to settle. It looks like we might be able to get a city here. We're definitely going to put a city over here. But we are going to need some more settlers. I might build a granary here in my capital, just to keep it growing. They want to buy my pearls for 4 gold per turn. Yeah, I'll accept that. My cash is a little low right now, so I will take some free cash from Robert. Although, does he want open borders? He'll pay a gold. That's fine. I got a great person. I got my great prophet. Sweet. We'll go found our religion here pretty soon. Oh, it looks like there's another landmass here. What does loyalty look like? Oh, it looks like we can't settle here. I wonder if there's a city-state here. We'll go figure out what's going on here. And actually, before I even finish this harbor, I'm gonna pick up the granary to help it grow. Okay, in our capital, we can place a second district. I think we want it to be this this preserve, but I want to get a builder before I place the preserve, so I will work on a builder in the capital. There is a city-state here, so Granada's right here. I'm gonna send this galley off to the east. We get to found our religion now, and obviously, as Kupe, our religion is just gonna be water. It should probably be the fish. The religion of water. And I think I want to take, let's see, reliquaries are generally good, because I do plan to get some heroes this game. But Jesuit education, being able to spend faith in that way also. You know what? I'm just going to go reliquaries. Just as a way to generate more faith, and I'm going to hopefully get some golden ages and spend my faith on monumentality buys. And then I think I'll take tithe. Like I said, my gold is not quite as high as I want it to be, so I'll take tithe so I can start getting gold once I convert my cities. So this will be the religion of water, and that boosted theology, which is great. And I'll immediately come over here and buy a missionary so I can convert my 2 cities. Get a little bit of era score for converting my cities. Somebody just completed the pyramids. I was hoping that there wouldn't be too much desert on this map and I could get the pyramids, but obviously didn't happen. We unlocked our 2nd tier government. We're probably definitely going to grab Classical Republic here, though. Do I want the +1 to all yields from autocracy? Yeah, I'm going to take autocracy this game. The extra yields from the government plaza, or from the palace, and then 10% protection towards wonders is going to be pretty good. I want some extra influence points, and then this wildcard slot. I'll go ahead and just put in urban planning. Yeah, I'm not really going to build settlers right this second, so I think I'll just do that, and maybe I'll look for a wonder to build. But before that, I am building a builder. So I will go ahead and plug that in. And then next I will work towards theology. I'll grab drama and poetry and then theology. Let me see, what wonder would be good to grab? Hanging Gardens? Hanging Gardens could be nice to grab. If I can chop this tile here. Yeah, maybe I'll try to build Hanging Gardens in this city. Hanging Gardens here. And then something like Harbor here. Theater Square here. That could be nice. That could be a nice little setup on the south side of the city. This missionary is going to convert these two cities, and we are exploring this way. It looks like there's more land right there. Convert that city, get some era score. We discovered a new continent, so we found Mulan. There's some desert over here, and some silver on the desert. Desert's not really what we want. Well, there's a lot of silver here. I think we will settle that eventually. I think I want to grab a builder in this city too. I want this grove eventually because the appeal around this grove is insane. Around this preserve is insane. But I'm going to grab the builder first so I can do these things that I want to do. And then this missionary's got to come down and convert that city. And we're just exploring. Ooh, there's a nice campus right over here next to these reefs. Oh, I wasn't supposed to finish currency. I was going to stop working on currency so I could finish it once I built my trade route. Oh well. Now I can, since I have 2 pearls, I can create a pearl industry. Go ahead and convert my cities. And if I take a look at the religion map, I've got cities following the religion of water. Ooh, is that a meteor site? Okay. Another tribal village over here. There's a ton of reefs right in here. This is actually going to be an okay spot to settle some cities because I've got good campuses over here and the silver. First thing I'm going to do with this builder is repair the fish there. And now I'm actually going to have my capital work on a trader. I'm going to get the grove next, but I need to send this builder over there. This is Silver Island. I dubbed this island Silver Island. And it will bring me many riches eventually. With this missionary, what am I going to do? Last charge on the missionary. I'll send it over to Granada and put a charge into Granada to make them convert a little sooner. So I got money from the tribal village. That's nice. Now I'm going to have this warrior move over to pick up the meteor site so I can get a free heavy chariot. Things are looking okay right now. Oh, Robert the Bruce likes us, so I'm going to try to make friends with Robert the Bruce. Appease the gods. I don't even have a volcano that I can throw units into. Send him a delegation. Nice. We danced until the roosters crowed. He does want to be my friend, so Robert won't attack us anytime soon. Another tribal village down there. And I'm going to work on, what, mathematics, I think? Yes. Work on mathematics. This city's got the grove. Next, it probably needs the harbor, which I'll place here. I'll put a turn into it, and then I'll switch away because I want to build the hanging gardens. All right, we unlocked the theater square. I'm going to switch off the harbor. And then remove this feature, add 45 production to the buffer. And that should go into the hanging gardens once I place the hanging gardens down. So now let's see, what are we working in this city? I kind of want to steal another production tile from the capital. Yeah, I'm going to steal this production tile from the capital because the capital has a bunch of production tiles that it can work. I'll chop out the trader. I will place my preserve right here. And then what am I going to trade with? Oh, I can trade with Roxborough. It's probably what I want to do. Yeah, the extra gold and science is going to be nice. So I'll send that trade route. Ooh. Hello, Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy's way down here. So it would definitely be good to get a couple cities on this continent before Teddy completely takes over the continent. Mexico City's right down here. I'll go ahead and put a pearls industry down in this city. With this builder, what else am I going to do? So I don't need to keep this Grassland Hills tile. I might want to chop it because if I finish this harbor sooner, it gives me the boost for mathematics. And then this city could be a really good city to get the Petra. So maybe I should chop this tile. And then I'm going to want to chop this marsh too. Yeah, so I'll chop this and then I'll go chop the marsh. Okay, so I've got a bunch of islands here to settle. And so my plan is to settle a bunch in the next era. I'll go ahead and create this industry. So now this is a 3 food, 2 production, 2 gold, 1 faith tile, which is very nice. And now I've got a 25% faith output in this city, which is very nice. Now I will spread my religion to Granada. They also enjoy some nice water. And we're doing good. We're still just exploring with our galleys here. Ooh, there's more pearls here. So we'll definitely want to settle these 2 islands. And look at how many woods and rainforests are down here. Those are going to be nice spots. You can go ahead and harvest here. I'm going to harvest these woods to try to get that harbor a little bit quicker. And then I might just put a mine down on this tile to give the city another nice productive tile to work. All right, so I'm going to swap out Charismatic Leader and put in Diplomatic League. I'm going to take out Ilkum and put in Corvée to help get the Wonder a little bit faster. And that's all I'm going to do for now. So I've got 3 envoys to spend now. So if I come in here, so I think I'll try to take Suzerainty of Johannesburg. So I'll put 2 envoys in there. Well, 1, and then 1 turns into 2 because of the card I have plugged in. Then I'll take Suzerainty. I found Himiko, so I think Himiko is going to be the first hero I go to. Then I'll put an envoy in the other industrial city-state, Mexico City. I'll go ahead and get military tradition now. Is that Lautaro? It is. Hello. Now Lautaro's all the way over here, kind of out of our way. That's nice. There's a lone tribal village right there. That's interesting. Wonder if I could sneak my warrior over there to pick that up. We'll put a mine on this city. We're not going to change anything here for now. In terms of civics, where do we want to head next? Getting the Mausoleum of Holocarnassus would be nice in one of my cities, so I think I'll head there next. The mathematics is going to get boosted once I finish this harbor. Galley's gonna not destroy that bireme. I might lose my galley here. That would suck. There's my heavy chariot. I'm gonna send it over. There was another tribal village right here. Yep, finished mathematics. +1 movement for all of my naval units. And it unlocks Petra and the diplomatic quarter. So that's a nice pickup. I'm gonna pick up the old god obelisk in this city next. Oh, cool. I didn't die. That's nice. Now this galley can pick up the kill. Find another tribal village. Interesting. This warrior is just going to go on a tribal village pickup spree, it looks like. Next, I should probably grab masonry so I can build walls at some point. Finished the grove in my capital, adding a faith to all of these tiles, which is quite nice. I'd like to pick up the grove, which is going to add a bunch of food, faith, and culture. Oh, I want to pick up Himiko. So I'll spend a turn picking up Himiko, and then I'll grab the grove. And that seems like a really good thing for this city to be doing. Found Himiko. I'm looking like I'm going to be able to secure a golden age for next era. Himiko is going to travel over here, and then I'm going to send Himiko out on an epic adventure. I've got all this gold in my bank. I'm going to finish the Hanging Gardens next turn. I feel like another builder wouldn't be bad to grab. So maybe next turn I'll buy a builder in Opango here. Improve this fish tile. Maybe build another mine in here.
The ascent to the highest story is by
Awesome.
stairs,
So I got the Hanging
and
Gardens.
side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Beautiful. And there is the Hanging Gardens. And now the Hanging Gardens Hanging Gardens gives all of our heroes a longer lifespan, and it increases growth by 15% in all cities, and gives the city extra housing. So this city's never going to have a housing problem, and it's going to make all of our cities grow that much faster. It was a nice little pickup. So now, how much does it cost to buy the grove? 600. I'm actually really close to that. I'm going to work on the harbor, and maybe I'll just buy a grove instead of that builder. So all I need to secure my next golden age is to either make a city-state my friend, find another civilization. Oh, I should make friends with both of these cities, both of these civs while I'm at it. Let's see, I found a new city-state. Buenos Aires. Cool, another industrial city-state. And they want a trade route. I could probably do that. Oh, they're pretty close, actually. My warrior is going to pick that up. I'll make friends with Lautaro and with Teddy. Cool, I'm friends with everybody. It's a good place to be. In terms of technology, I want to move towards construction. That's where my unique unit is. So I think I'll do that. Himiko's going to come over, pick up Granada, and then move down to Mexico City. We found Yerevan and Lady Six Sky. It's nice to meet you. And she is here in the middle, kind of near Lautaro. I will try to send her a delegation to make her like me. Okay. Meeting her is going to secure our golden age for next era, which is really important. I think I am just going to come into this city and buy the grove. So here, we're going to look at all these tiles, check the appeal on them again, and then check the grove. And the grove says +2 food, +2 faith, and +2 culture for adjacent breathtaking tiles. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yes. Look at these yields. Look at these tiles. Very nice. And then when this grove finishes, these tiles will have similar yields. We're stockpiling some faith here, so that once the era flips over in, 20 turns or so, we'll be able to just start mass producing settlers. And so that means I probably want to grab the government plaza here as soon as I can. After the old god obelisk, maybe I'll grab a builder or something like that. Maybe I'll buy a builder, and then I'll improve some tiles and get that up pretty quick. That's the plan. All right. Do we want to change anything up here? You know what? This is going to get me an extra 3 gold per turn, so I'll just plug conscription in for now. Grab this tribal village. I get an extra envoy, so I can go ahead and plug that into Granada for me to become suzerain of Granada. Will only need 1 of Himiko's charges. Okay, we found Mohenjo-Daro down here. And Mohenjo-Daro might be nice to pick up eventually because they're going to give all of our cities full housing, even though they're settled off of fresh water. And since most of our warrior's gonna come up here. Just trying to fill out the map as best we can. I'm gonna get out of the Bireem's way. I don't really want to fight them. Himiko is on her way. Can't go there because of the builder. Hopefully the builder moves. Nope. Okay. Oh, I never checked in on this barbarian encampment again. Looks like they're almost gonna be a city-state. Might try to make them my friend. Found a bunch of barbarians here. Scout's gonna need to leave, but there's no barbarians over here, and there is another tribal village on that end of Silver Island. Himiko's getting blocked by a builder, which is a little annoying. This city's just exploding in growth right now, which is kind of awesome. I'm gonna place my government plaza right here. Do I just buy a builder? Yeah, I think I do. I know it's probably a mistake spending some time on a builder when I could have just bought a builder, but didn't quite realize how much gold I was getting per turn. I'm gonna move just in case I was standing on where that scout wanted to go, or this builder. Come on, builder, move out of my way. Cool, so these barbarians just turned into Anshan. They want us to build a preserve, which we've done a bunch already. Okay, this preserve just finished, and now these tiles are just insane. Yes, look at these tiles, look at this growth, that's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a temple here in the capital, and then after the city finishes growing, I will probably place down the theater square. I'm going to do the same thing here. Theater square, right where we planned it. So you're on your way. Grab that. We found a Nancy, and we got some extra faith. Now, a Nancy is somebody I want to pick up. I'm actually going to pick up a Nancy before I get this theater square. Unlocked horseback riding, unlocked defensive tactics. Let's go ahead and put in charismatic leader for now. I'll go ahead and build the fishing boats here in Apango. We've got a new governor. I'm going to get Magnus in preparation for our mass settling that we're going to be doing here pretty soon. Pingala is going to stay there. Magnus is going to come into Tamutu. I'm going to work on recorded history. And I guess I'm just going to have to spend an actual envoy on Granada to get them. Oh, someone's up here. I don't know if we've met whoever that is yet. Ooh. Russia is in this game. Interesting. So yeah, Russia's... Actually, we're doing really well culturally. Teddy's our biggest competitor right now, and we only have 3 cities. I'm gonna take suzerainty of Mexico City, and we just found Sinbad. Does anyone have Sinbad yet? No. Would I rather have Sinbad than Anansi? No, you know what? I'm gonna grab Anansi, because I think Anansi's really cool. What does settling look like? Yeah, I've kind of got people closing in on me on all sides. So I'll want to definitely get some settlers out as soon as I can at the beginning of the next era, which is in 7 turns. And that's when I'm going to end this portion of the video. So I'm going to play 7 more turns real quick and then call this video done. So we've got Mexico City. You know what? I'll put 1 more envoy into Mexico City, get some faith, discover Maui. We're going to move back up this way. If that builder has moved, we'll take suzerainty of Granada right now. In the capital, I can go ahead and place this theater square now, which is going to be pretty nice once the government plaza is done. I'll promote Magnus with provision, so I'm ready to start mass faith purchasing settlers once the era ticks over. Magnus has just been established in this city. We got another government title because we just finished our government plaza, and this one I'm going to use... I'm actually going to wait. I might use it to buff the Void Singers at the beginning of the next era. I'll work on civil service. I think yeah, this city is actually really close to hitting 10 population. Actually, this city needs the granary to continue growing, so I think I'll buy the granary to get it up to 10 population sooner rather than later. Henjo Daro wants me to train a Toa, which I'll do in the next era. Ooh, you know what? This scout's actually going to come up here and grab that tribal village for me. Found Halong Bay. Oh, I found Armagh here. Armagh lets me build monasteries, which give housing and faith. Those could be nice to pick up later in the game. This is going to be the end of this video. We are about to go into the next era, into a golden age. The plan is to grab monumentality and then start just buying so many settlers from Tamutu here, where Magnus is established. We're going to send settlers out to all of these nearby islands. We might even put a settler here. I think I'll do some city planning off screen, get some pins up, and then come back and we'll go into the next era and we'll see what we can do. We're doing okay. The fact that we only have 3 cities here, we're doing quite well actually. We've got a decent stockpile of faith ready to buy settlers next era. This has been fun so far. We're going to continue here pretty soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I will talk to you later.